What? Okay. So I was thinking about working on a little bit of Majora's Mask Randomizer, but I'm like, maybe I'll just. Well, I have starting slate. I'm like, I'm not gonna bother with it. We're just gonna do the direct, have that its own thing. Then later time we'll continue Majora's Mask Randomizer on a separate time. So that should be fine. Okay, Nintendo Direct, 40 minutes, starting in about 7 minutes. So we still have a little ways to go. I don't really have many expectations. I have a few things I want. All right, any major expectations other than the only locks I think are in this direct are Kirby, Triangle Strategy, and Advance Wars. Beyond that, I don't think anything is a lock. There's something people think are like Fire Emblem. I mean, Fire Emblem remakes have been rumored for a long time, but who knows? They could even get a new Fire Emblem game. There's also the possibility of like a new Fire Emblem Warriors game. Technically speaking, it's actually this year will be 2 years since Age of Calamity. It doesn't feel like that because it's just been over a year, but if a new Warriors game is set to come out for a new Nintendo Warriors crossover is set to come out at the end of the year, then that would be about 2 years after Age of Calamity. So that's something to keep in mind too. We could get something like that, a new any sort of new Warriors game, but not probably not Zelda. In the past, they had a trend where they kept releasing a new version of Hyrule Warriors every 2 years, and that's kind of why I made my prediction on based on when we would get Age of Calamity, and that did actually happen. We got Age of Calamity in so we had it was like what I don't know what it was. It was like what we had Hyrule Warriors, Hyrule Warriors Legends, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, and Age of Calamity, and they're all 2 years apart. So that's interesting. Age of Calamity was 2019, I think. 2019, yeah. So 2015 was the original Hyrule Warriors. Dang. Age of Calamity was 2020. Yeah, Age of Calamity was 2020. So it'd been like 2016 was Hyrule Warriors. Legends was 2018. No, Legends was 2016. Either way, they're all about 2 years apart. But I don't expect that to happen again. Maybe we will get a season 2 of Age of Calamity DLC. Probably not, but who knows? That game sold like 3 million plus copies, which is the best-selling Warriors game ever. So could be interesting. We've also got Superstars. Mario Party Superstars could get DLC. That game's already selling a massive amount, just like the original Super Mario Party was. So that's possible. I don't know for sure. We have Advance Wars, which is gonna get an update for sure. Trial Strategy is coming out at the start of March, so that's gonna get an update. We'll see. We'll probably see Amiibo for the latest Smash Amiibo. Supposedly, I heard that there was like Min Min, Steve, and Alex were set to come out in March, so we should see those them, and maybe we'll see like a teaser for the next batch. Probably not though. I think they'll announce those in the next direct. But maybe they'll tease the next set of three, which would be Sephiroth, Pyra, and Mithra. And then because then they might, if that's the case, if Sephiroth, Pyra, and Mithra together, then what they'll probably have to do is maybe give two for Sora, give a player two for Sora because Sora was a battle winner. They might give Sora a player two amiibo. Um, I don't think we'll get Breath of the Wild 2 news here. We might get Twilight Princess HD, Windward HD remasters, ports. I've also heard that we might see something Earthbound related. Apparently, the original Earthbound creator retreated this direct, which is unusual. I've also heard that there's gonna be a new. In fact, Nate Drake flat out said that there's gonna be the last batch of NES SNES games that added NSO on July 28th. It's a long time since the base tier NSO square has got new content. The drought is coming to end this week. He flat out says it, and he says the time for Earthbound lands on SO, possibly, but then Itoi Shigesato retweeted the direct, so maybe it could be like they're gonna finally announce Mother 3 localization, and then they'll also have Earthbound 1 and 2 on the Earthbound Beginnings and Earthbound on the Nintendo Switch Online. Maybe, maybe hard to say. People want Mario Kart as well. Main thing I want is DK. I just want DK. I mean DK or Golden Sun, which I don't expect Golden Sun just yet because I think that Camelot probably won't announce it just yet. But I'm pretty sure it's happening because with the way Camelot's plant schedules work, and they're not going to suddenly do another Mario Golf, Mario Tennis on the Switch, and they have to basically on the Switch. So the only thing they have to work on is Golden Sun. So my bet is Golden Sun remakes for 1 and 2, and they're doing like a lot of GBA or Game Boy remakes throughout Switch. So like we got Link's Awakening, we might get some more Zelda remakes. We're getting remakes of Advance Wars. We might get a remake of Mother 3, and Golden Sun remakes is what I'm guessing is at some point. Mario Golf was just last year, but that game was complete when it launched. So again, there was some time before that. Anyway, it's about to start, so we're gonna see how things work out. About 1 minute to go. But again, like I said, I want DK, I want Golden Sun. I don't expect either of them here. I think out of them, DK might be the more likely one to get. That could be the final reveal. But I'm not expecting it. So if we do get it, great. If we don't, okay. I'm only expecting a handful of things. Also, Vanessa C Silk Song, which I don't expect that either, but Vanessa C Silk Song. Yeah. Miitopia 2, please. I guess it's possible. I mean, we don't know what Grezzo's working on either. We don't know what Grezzo's working on. We don't know what next level is. I heard. We don't know what next level's working on. We don't know what Grezzo's working on. Here we go. Let's see if my sound's right. So really, to start with, this will be fun. I kind of think they'll start something new. This is Fire Emblem. What? Is this Fire Emblem Warriors 2? I think this is Fire Emblem Warriors 2. But it could be a new Fire Emblem game. Fire Emblem Warriors 2! What? No! I don't want to be 3 houses! I will not allow it to perish with you. I think it's Fire Emblem Warriors. But why is it just 3 houses?
I seek to destroy the irrational power structure that shackles Fodlan.
The kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past. This is the path we must walk. I have ambitions, Edelgard. Real ones.
Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will
This just sucks. I mean, it's cool at least. 3 houses is bad, but it's just... Why?
We shall fight. We shall survive. And we shall win a glorious future for Fodlan.
Was that Dimitri?
I won't make the same mistake again.
revenge is not a thing you take for someone else. You seek revenge to slake your rage and heal your wounded heart. I know you
Who the heck is that?
to do whatever.
Was that a new character? June 24th. Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the trailer for the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes game. We hope you'll look forward to a different story set in the same universe as Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Let's see the first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Cool. Okay, we have headlines now. There we go. Or Advance Wars. I expected.
We've got more intel on the Advance Wars 1+2 Boot Camp game. devise a colorful cast of commanding officers and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer is now voiced.
They're voiced!
Even more charm to
They are voiced! That's cool! I like that!
Your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers and more diverse terrain can be leveraged for additional tactical opportunities, like blasting through pipelines to cross into enemy territory. In both campaigns, you can fast forward gameplay and reset your turns for a smoother tactical experience.
Like, I was worried that this wouldn't be voice acted because they had voiceover in the original trailer, but they didn't see voice acting.
High scores in the war room. Create and share custom maps in the design room. Or battle friends and frenemies in local and online multiplayer. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp marches onto the Nintendo Switch system April 8th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, April 8th, okay.
Explore
An infinite universe? Wait, is this No Man's Sky?
In No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky for Switch?
Distant sun. Each orbited by planets teeming with life. Travel to planets of your choosing in this infinite, procedurally generated universe. Here, you'll discover extraordinary lands and creatures that have never been seen before and may never be seen again. To survive, you must craft your own tools and even your own place to live. In this living and breathing universe, trade convoys travel between stars. Factions vie for territory. Pirates hunt unwary travelers. And the authorities are ever watchful. Your journey may be fraught with danger, and actions have consequences. Traitor, fighter, explorer. How will you live in this universe? No Man's Sky lands on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Oh, there we are seeing it. No! What is this? Super Striker! Striker is back! Is this next level games? Is this next level games?
Mario Strikers Battle League. Prepare for Strike, a 5-on-5 sport like soccer that's way heavy on offense. Aim for goals by dribbling and passing to teammates, as well as by using tackles, items, and crushing special shots.
Oh, apparently they did drop. I didn't realize. Apparently they dropped critters.
Is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents. There are two things to keep in mind that'll help you.
Some people are gonna be worried that that doesn't be cam up somehow, even though it doesn't make any sense because this was always a next level games thing.
But also your stats like speed, strength, and pass accuracy. Customize as you see fit. Second, the Hyper Strike. To activate this shot, grab an orb when it appears on the field and charge it while your opponents are distracted. Hit the net and you'll score not one, but 2 goals. Up to 8 players, 4 players on each team can compete against each other on one Nintendo Switch system. In addition to individual matches, online play will have an online club mode. Join an in-game club and compete for placement in the rankings. Up to
That makes sense, yeah.
can join a club. So create your own and invite friends and family to play alongside you. Or join an existing one owned by other players. Try to become the world's top club. With items, tackles, and hyper strikes, anything goes on this field. Mario Strikers Battle League launches on Nintendo Switch June 10th.
It doesn't say who's making it.
Orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
This is copyright Nintendo, but it's gotta be Next Level Games.
Iteration of the Mario Strikers series is coming to Nintendo Switch. We hope you're excited for this anything goes battle soccer game. Next, please take a look at this.
Okay, what's next? That could be Splatoon 3. That could be Splatoon 3. It does. Yeah, it is. Okay, it's Splatoon 3. All right. So we are getting it then. All right. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, it's got to be Next Level Games who's doing it. I mean, I don't see who else it could be. I heard that they were. I heard a rumor that they were helping Retro with Metroid Prime 4, which is possible, but they can do that and also work on Strikers. I mean, Strikers is always their thing. So now we have Splatoon 3 update, which is I thought we might not see it, but it's also hard to say because but yeah, here we. Oh, is this Salmon Run? Okay, this is Salmon Run then. Hello? That's not gonna work. I can't do it in this one. Hang on. Are we connected? I can't even hear anything. What is going on here? Let's see. I don't know what's going on. I can't hear anything on this call.
That was the trailer for the co-op mode in the Splatoon 3 game. The next wave of Salmon Run. A giant salmonid, one that's never been seen before, was also spotted at the end of the trailer. Will the Inklings and Octolings ink or swim?
Well, if it's going through, then it's just not going to my headphones for some reason.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Turn up your noise suppression power. Wait. Dang, this is. If you want to do this, we should have planned in advance.
The first front mission game
Front mission.
onto Nintendo Switch.
That's a classic. I mean,
In this tactical
I don't know who did this, but
you'll pilot weaponized machines called Vanzers and lead your battalion to victory.
voice settings.
Gain the upper hand in battle by aiming for enemy parts to destroy. Mix and match various weapons and parts to customize your Vanzer.
I wonder if it's actually going through.
Uncover the great story.
Push to talk, voice activity, okay.
When Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this summer. And in the future, the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake, will also launch on Nintendo Switch. Get set for a high-octane Disney and Pixar combat racer. From the creators of the Asphalt series comes rip-roaring racing.
Maybe my Discord. I could try that.
Pixar-inspired race
Let's see.
Race as a legendary roster of characters on high-speed circuits, using each one's special abilities to battle for victory across the finish line. Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic speed, Sully for monstrous power, or Mulan for explosive maneuvers.
A Disney racer's
Each racer
interesting.
also possesses powerful ultimate skills, perfect for turning the tables at the last second. Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play game, with new seasons added regularly, bringing more exciting Disney and Pixar characters, circuits, karts, and more. Plus, enjoy cross-platform play, as well as split-screen and online multiplayer modes. Disney Speedstorm races onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Dive into these classic
What's the frantic?
franchises on Nintendo Switch. Unleash the power of the Force.
Oh.
Classic Star Wars action adventure. As Darth Vader's secret apprentice, you'll use devastating force powers and lightsaber combos as you hunt down Jedi Masters on iconic planets. Upgrade abilities like Force Grip and Force Repulse, then combine them for even more destructive combos. Use button controls or
Oh, wait.
opt for motion controls
You there?
enhanced from the original Wii version. You can also duel locally.
No, I'm actually hearing something else now.
Who is the galaxy's most powerful Jedi?
Oh, that's an old.
Oh, there we go.
At the very at Star Wars.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Orders begin today.
Although I don't know if it's going to the stream itself.
Complete saga of legendary
Jeez.
assassin Ezio Auditore da Firenze awaits in 3 quickly
Assassin's Creed. Yeah.
Explore Renaissance Italy and 16th century.
Yeah, I had set to go to my monitor, but the monitor was is disabled because it's going to my headphones instead. So that's what
So you can hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to stream, but at least I can hear you.
System on the go,
All right.
including touchscreen controls, HD rumble,
If your stream's
and
picking up
optimized
desktop
on-screen
audio, you
display.
should be able to hear me.
Assassin's Creed
It's picking up desktop audio, but it might be going to desktop. It may be going to the desktop.
It only has issues with picking up your own mic if you're using Discord.
Well, it was set to
Gun battle.
Find out what's causing them and restore the proper timeline.
Is this a
You'll lead
port?
3 mobile
Looks
suits
like
in
it.
battle. Enhance each suit with parts to improve their power. You can also
try speaking now.
Yeah, sure. I'll speak.
Okay, yeah, it's going through. All right. Looks like your voice is going through.
Two worlds cross in the triumphant return
hate
of this
chat, I'm gonna
RPG
close chat.
classic.
RPG Two Worlds Cross.
Remaster.
Oh, Chrono Cross.
Oh, I get it, yes.
The Rocco Dreamers edition. What? That's been rumored for a while though. We know it's for a while, but
That probably means it has the Radical Dreamers. It has Radical Dreamers as a side story in it. That's cool.
it might have updated of the bit. It's called Rocco Dreamers edition. It might not.
Because Radical Dreamers is on Satella View.
Yeah. Yeah, but it might also be that they update the story to include Rocco Dreamers elements too. Because like they drop some things like the storyline of Guile, for example.
Depending on the
Yeah.
choices you make, the allies who accompany you, and the endings that trigger.
Yeah, this game has a lot of fucking party.
This game is ridiculous, but we know this. We know this rumor for a while now. But so they're announcing it here in the Nintendo Direct though.
And a new
Interesting.
extra soundtrack. Plus, Radical Dreamers.
Okay, plus Rocco Dreamers. So it's just got the Rocco Dreamers attached to it. So I think it's just the same games. You just can now play them both.
Yeah, so they have the Radical Dreamers edition.
The Radical Dreamers edition. Dashes.
Interesting that they got the Rocco Dreamers edition here.
Nintendo Switch is
I mean, maybe with Chrono Cross, but I wasn't expecting
Well, that's
that.
pretty soon,
on Nintendo
actually.
eShop.
That's 2 months away.
Kirby. Okay, here he goes. Here's Kirby. Yeah, we knew Kirby was going to show up. We knew Adventure would show up. Splatoon 3 was likely. The only thing I can think of is what was the other one that I thought was basically a lock? Oh, Triumph Strategy. We haven't seen that one yet either. So the only Fire Emblem we have so far is Warriors 3 Houses. We haven't seen it in a new game yet. And it'd be kind of weird to drop it later. I guess it could drop later, but I don't know. I guess I think it's not happening. What the heck? A Kirby card? Okay.
That's actually hilarious. He's literally just stretched over the car.
Yeah.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It all
I think it's just showing Kirby trying to eat a card, but he couldn't eat it. Which it doesn't make any sense because Kirby can eat anything.
civilization.
He's eaten a car like that before. I can only guess it's a new ability.
Sets off on a new
I mean, and the thing I thought was that he was stretching himself over the car so that he could drive like a... Yeah, okay, it is the case. It is the case. So... Yeah, so that is the game mechanic. It's not like it was just a gag. What? A vending machine?
Oh, it's the vending machine from Kirby 64. Oh, but
So this ability is like
Holy
With mouthful mode, new actions will be
yeah, this is like I guess I mean you could say that it's the gimmick, but hi, you could say this is the gimmick, but at the same time the gimmick is 3D, so it's like
even weaponize a mouthful of water.
what?
This is kind of insane, actually.
As Kirby rescues Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town
As
will
Mario
continue to
Sunshine.
grow, and more resources will become available.
Okay. Oh, the Wall D Town. So there's a town you can visit too.
At Waddle
Did we see this
Town,
before? We might have seen this before. I missed it.
be evolved.
Weapon shop.
And I'm not even halfway through the direct yet.
You can upgrade your copy.
Evolve copy abilities to expand.
I mean, yeah, this is probably like good three minutes on its own.
That's
Good.
awesome.
This guy's Kirby.
His appearance
That's
and
awesome.
make him
You can
even
upgrade your
more
copy abilities.
powerful.
Kirby costumes, just like how Mario got costumes too.
Some copy abilities may have stronger evolved forms.
Toy Hero.
A new adventure awaits our pink puffball.
That's actually really cool progression.
Who are the Beast Pack? What are these enemies trying to do? Can Kirby restore peace to this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on the Nintendo Switch system March 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Kirby just driving into the city.
That was Kirby and the Forgotten
Yep, for Kirby Forgotten Land.
launching later next month. Please look forward to its release.
Alright, what's
Let's
next?
take a look at some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
I think that Trial Strike might be a headline because we've already seen a lot of it, but it's hard to say.
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。
Oh,
バッターの大谷翔平です。
okay.
Okay.
MLB The Show.
This is just a show.
MLB The Show. It's just I just don't care about sports games that much. I mean, Mario Strikers is cool, but like real sports games.
Nintendo Switch. That means you can play modes like Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty on your Nintendo Switch. But that's not all. You can even play Exhibition with a single
Sony and Nintendo Direct.
With cross progression, you can also earn and use content on any platform where MLB The Show 22 is
Oh, the
available.
frame rate looks
And take your progress
hilarious.
on the go.
Yeah, this looks pretty bad.
on Nintendo Switch.
I'm not even paying attention, but I just glance over like, yeah, this frame rate doesn't look good.
Online matches
They
on
put it
other
on
consoles.
Switch, but we had to
No
bring it
need
down
to
to 30
worry.
FPS.
You can invite them and play online.
Okay.
Because we don't know how to port the Switch.
I
We
knew
just
you
know
were a
that
true
people will buy
two-way
it used
player,
on
but
Switch.
this is ridiculous. Sheesh.
You're gonna have your hands
Game
full
collections.
with these collections.
Interesting.
3 Kingdom
What
Hearts
do we got?
collections are almost here.
Wait, isn't this the cloud?
Kingdom Hearts for cloud.
This is the cloud.
We already had this.
Every entry
That was already announced. It's just they're reiterating it, and it's just
can be played
It's
while connected
not
to the
very
internet.
good already.
yeah, it's bad.
Know these heart-filled adventures alongside Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Speaking of which, here's a Thor amiibo.
TV,
Probably not.
tabletop, or
Maybe.
handheld. Kingdom
Probably not,
Hearts Integrum Masterpiece for Cloud, containing all 3 game collections, soars onto
It
Nintendo
doesn't
Switch
run
tomorrow.
well no matter how you play it. Though.
Each collection's cloud version will also
It
be
is,
only
Why you must spend so much time on this?
Because
Pick no Klonoa. Is it called Encore?
Oh yes.
Oh no, it's not Encore.
They finally did it.
They must have changed the name.
They finally did Klonoa.
But it took them forever to get this one out.
Use each level's surroundings to your advantage. Also, Klonoa 2 is included.
This is another
Take on
trademark
these
that
great
came
adventures
out
when
into
Klonoa
something. So
Fantasy
there we
Reverie
go.
Series launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th.
Bot and Kaito's next.
Could be. I mean, they think collections.
We're so glad
Oh
you're
no!
Oh maybe.
Portal.
It's just Portal.
either
Okay.
way.
Portal.
For a puzzle
Okay, that's cool. I'm down for Portal.
I don't see. I thought I had Portal 2, but I don't know if I ever got Portal 2.
No,
I
they didn't put any of the Portal games.
no, I know they didn't port them, but I had them on other consoles. I had Portal on another console. I thought I got Portal 2, but maybe I didn't. So I mean, I guess we could get this one. I don't know. I like it. I like it. Things on Switch.
Online, and split-screen multiplayer modes. And that part's no lie. Neither is the sentient robot monitoring your every move.
Glad. Let's.
Companion collection warps onto Nintendo Switch
Come on,
this
can we get like Tales of Xillia 1 and 2, please.
A classic.
A classic. What kind of classic? I don't know what the. Oh, this is a Crystal Saloon. Huh. Legend. Oh, a lot. Is this Live Alive? Oh, it's Live Alive!
No way.
Wow.
No way. Live Alive.
I heard this was rumored a while back, but
I
dang.
didn't think it would be happening so soon.
I did. Yeah. Yeah.
This and Live Alive and Chrono Cross.
Previously
Jesus
unreleased
Christ.
I want to see like a Luffy collection. I mean, they're gonna bring back Live Alive. For crying out loud.
now in HD 2D. Multiple
Monster Smash. I think Smash is done for right now, but eventually, Octopath style. Yeah, I like that it's Octopath style too. That
Insane.
I'm checking my own chat. I'm also checking a Discord conversation.
Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor.
Live Alive is nuts.
Twilight of Edo.
I've played Live Alive before, but it's kind of weird. Like this is a weird game.
A martial artist strives to become the
But like these games look like Octopath Traveler. Really, I mean that's like the point. It looks like Octopath Traveler, but still.
against evil.
Yeah, that's the idea.
A newly
I think that's what they're gonna do for most for.
I like that because Octopath Traveler is great. Live Alive. So Live Alive and Chrono Cross both got announced today.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Next up is this.
Another one. Oh, 1, 2.
It's a new iteration of
That sounds like sports. I think this is
Nintendo Switch Sports.
Okay.
There-
They're
there-
just rebranding now.
Please take a
there
look.
was a rumor. There was a rumor that there was gonna be a
Nintendo Switch sports game.
1-2 switch. This isn't anything. I didn't like that,
They're
but
not using Mii's this time.
maybe this game is supposed to be the what that actually is.
Rally by
Oh.
gently swinging the Joy-Con controller
It's not
at the right
Mii's.
time.
Is this like the what Camelot's engine?
Bowling. Roll the ball
Maybe.
straight ahead.
No,
or
it
give
looks
it
like
little
a
curve.
modified Wii Sports. engine.
That's probably that makes sense. It's Wii Sports.
And Chambara. Knock your opponent off the platform while
Oh, they're
attacking.
avatars. Mii's are dead. Interesting.
Plus, 3 additional sports are joining the
Oh,
lineup.
that's just the Wii Sports Resort swordplay.
Soccer. Use a gigantic
Soccer.
ball to make dynamic
But we just got Super Strikers.
Enjoy matches with Joy-Con controllers.
This is
and
more
perform diving
like
headers.
this is more like Rocket League than actual soccer.
I mean, it makes sense because I mean, here's the thing too.
To
The
left,
Switch just beat out the Wii,
physical version
so
play shootout mode.
why not include the Wii's best-selling game and rebrand it to a Switch
They're
console?
even using the Ring Fit thing.
Control your shots left and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air.
Ring Fit Adventure. Yeah, I mean,
Powerful smash shots to gain the upper hand. Finally, volleyball.
oh, I thought that was gonna be. We already saw tennis.
Bump,
Okay, well, what's not here is golf, which makes sense because golf is a much more. You have to create all massive courses, so it makes sense they wouldn't have golf.
the game supports local play with family and friends on one Nintendo Switch system.
Volleyball, badminton, bowling, soccer.
Volleyball.
Also,
Yeah.
Just these
Yeah.
six.
Yeah, so the only one that crossover with Camelot here is tennis,
online.
and they probably based this on their own tennis anyway.
The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face.
I mean, the last
Challenge.
yeah, we also got in 2020 we got a big game too. That was a it was a really good selling game. But it was a casual game. I forget what it's called, but it's like 52 games.
Oh,
It was Clubhouse
hello
games.
there, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo.
Oh, hi Koizumi.
Wow, Mr. Koizumi. I can see you're ready to play. All right, I'll play some volleyball online together with Mr. Koizumi. Do you have your wrist strap ready?
Yes, of course.
No, they're actually
There
gonna.
is online
I've got
functionality.
plenty of
Are they seriously gonna? Are they seriously gonna just focus on this?
Let's start.
Let's do some headlines.
Live commentary throughout our match.
We're like 30 minutes in. There's 10 more minutes.
Oh come on!
Volleyball. A new
They're focusing on this.
Switch Sports.
I mean, I get showing it off, but focusing on it.
The Koizumi team.
The reason why
Koizumi to serve.
Wii Sports did so well. The reason why Wii Sports did so well is because it was packaged in with the Wii.
Koizumi serving.
So I don't think it's gonna do nearly as well. I mean, it might sell like 10 million, which is it's still pretty good, but
One's coming. Koizumi saves it. Set up in the air, and here comes the spike.
so there are
The
Mii's.
other team saves it and fights back. And they
I guess there's new Edward and there's also Mii's.
didn't quite get it in time.
Yeah, there's Mii's too. Okay.
Okay, it's okay. The game's not over. Now the other team serves. Koizumi receives it. Takahashi sets it up. And Koizumi spikes. But it goes right toward the opponent.
They're using the motion controls to represent this thing.
Chance. They get the ball.
You know this is how they make this system last for another 12 years.
I don't know. I want to. We haven't seen Triangle Strategy yet. The doc can end on that, of course, but
Stop our match.
we should see at least a small snippet of Triangle Strategy, unless they decide they don't feel like it anymore. But where they get ended on?
That was an introduction to Nintendo.
At least it was quick. They even go. They didn't go more than a few minutes.
Dude, Jade, Flannel on the Discord said this is how they make the system last for another 12 years.
All right.
The leg strap accessory. You can use the accessory.
I mean, I don't think they would end on Flank Gold. It would be like maybe Donkey Kong or it could.
Planning a second free update this fall.
Oh, they're adding golf to it too.
Oh, jeez.
So they are adding golf to it.
It's okay, so they're going to add it, it's just not in the base.
And now, a request to everyone. To help ensure that you can all enjoy playing online, we'll be having an online playtest before the game
Makes
launches
sense.
to evaluate various technical aspects.
So Super Rush is in the dirt now, and not really because Super Rush has a lot more content. I don't think it's gonna be that detailed compared to Super Rush.
Are you implementing a rank reward or something?
Nintendo Switch
Huh?
Online membership.
Oh, they are. I don't know if they're playing ranked or not.
For those of you interested,
Maybe.
Bowling,
visit the
sports game players bowling, cabar, tennis,
more details.
online playtest.
Thank you.
So that was our token casual game.
That's all I have for now.
Would they actually end?
Switch Sports.
Would they
Looking forward to
actually end on
see a few more
Breath of the Wild 2?
Switch headlines.
I don't know, because I don't think they would, but it's possible, I guess. Taiko Drum Master again? No wait, this never got localized, did it?
No, it didn't.
This never got localized.
It's just good
Taiko no
first time.
Tatsujin game is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Set in Omiko City, the sacred town for taiko drums, you'll strive to become a taiko master, along with brand new character Kumofune. Drum to dozens of boppin' beats, including Megalovania, Gurenge, Feel Special, and Racing into the Night. And that's not all.
Megalovania.
An orchestral version of the main theme
Wait, Mega Bay was in there?
is included.
Yeah.
Wow.
76 songs total. Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to
Let's say
replay
it's Zelda
sections of
theme as
songs
well.
as many times as you'd like. New modes have also been added for everyone to enjoy. Put on a live concert with up to 4 players in Donchan Band.
With the Untitled.
Okay, we have 10 minutes left now.
Drum Toy War.
Like, how long is this gonna... Like, how they get...
This is for the Japanese fans, by the way, so they're gonna focus a bit on it.
When Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you
Donkey Kong 4.
over 500 songs will be available at launch.
Can we get like Tales of Exilius or something?
Yeah, I want to see Tails.
What's new with these Nintendo Switch
What? Oh, they're doing updates. Oh, no, never mind. This is not update. This is just
It's
a...
gonna be an amiibo for Smash, I think.
It'll probably be a game Evo. We got Trial Strategy. We expected that, so...
engulfed in the
Yeah,
conflict among
it was
three
gonna
nations?
be.
Your choice
Trial Strategy is gonna happen.
conviction will determine their fate.
As Lord of House Wolford,
I hope... It's not like they're gonna focus on this, like, very quickly, so it's not like it'll be a huge thing.
will never turn
Is Super Mario Odyssey with Kirby a lazy idea? Sure. But also
Latest... This could be when they do Superstars, too.
Nintendo eShop later today. Save data from the demo
Superstars DLC.
to the full game once
until the end of
purchased.
Chapter 3, that's a lot of gameplay.
More Cuphead action awaits in the
Oh, Delicious
Cuphead.
Delicious Last Course. Yeah, I mean...
Here,
I tried playing Cuphead. It looks so good, but I just could not do anything in this. I barely got anywhere in this game. This game's so hard.
the clever Miss Chalice is a new
I'm
playable
not one
character.
for gameplay.
Take down fearsome foes
Yeah.
with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more. Cuphead, the delicious last course, wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch.
So far, they mostly focused on...
A free update is
What?
coming to the Metroid Dread game. All it takes
Oh,
is
what?
one hit.
Metroid Dread.
Oh, Iron Man mode.
Getting hit even once causes a game over in the brutal Dread
A
mode
one-hit
difficulty.
kill.
Oh no, it's not Iron Man mode.
This new challenge
It just It's just one hit kill mode.
Dread
Players
mode.
new to the Metro
Anything,
series
any
take
damage you
advantage
take
of
just kills
increased
you.
recovery with the newly added rookie mode difficulty.
They're in easier mode too.
Free update launches later today.
This is game journalist.
Yeah, it's for game journalists.
Kill battle bosses continuously.
Oh, they're adding a boss rush. Interesting.
I was actually hoping for that, and I was sad it wasn't in the base game, but they're
Ah.
so
For
it's good.
Nintendo.
Earthbound. Earthbound.
Yeah, it's Earthbound. They're making the pun. It's Earthbound.
Why does it take so long to get Earthbound?
Because I don't know. They're stupid.
Are they gonna have beginnings at least? Don't spend too much time on this. Unless we announce Mother 3 or something.
It's Earthbound. We get it. You don't need to say anything else.
Why don't you just throw in Earthbound Beginnings too? Yeah, throw in Earthbound Beginnings too for the NES one. If this took so long and there's nothing else here, that'd be hilarious. Because it'd be like, oh, we waited so long to show this off. Explore Earthbound Beginnings. Yeah, right?
Yeah, they're
Earthbound Beginnings. So they're adding Earthbound Beginnings too.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
But still no Mother 3.
Probably not. It figures they add them both at the same time.
I have to take you into headquarters.
Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online later today.
Today, okay.
Oh, there you go. It's getting added today. And people are still gonna be
Nope.
pissed that it's
No,
not.
nothing else. Okay. So this could be the highlight reel then. Yep. So here's the highlight reel. What are they gonna end on? No Bayonetta 3. I kind of didn't think we'd see Bayonetta 3. I highly doubt they end on it again because they just showed it off. So it's either Breath of the Wild 2 with a title drop, or it's another big game. Could be Xenoblade Chronicles 3 or Donkey Kong. As one of those two. If it's not Breath of the Wild 2's promotion title, which I kind of don't think it is. I think it's be a new game personally. So Xenoblade Chronicles 3 could be, especially if they also announced cross. They even talk about the amiibo yet, though. We didn't see the amiibo either.
What did you think?
5 minutes left? Well, they can stop in 5 minutes.
Fans. Many of you have been enjoying the Mario Kart
Oh,
game since its
Mario
launch in
Kart.
2017. So, we've been working on remastering select courses from across the Mario Kart.
What? Is this DLC for Mario Kart DX? Mario Kart 8 DX?
Content. Please take a
Wow,
look at
really?
this trailer.
They're doing this instead of Mario Kart 9.
Yeah, it makes sense. Why not?
That's
They're actually putting out an update for Mario Kart 8 DX.
This game is like 5 years out.
Why did it take this freaking long to do this? Why? They got adding characters too, right? I mean, like, holy crap! I mean,
And it looks like they've had a lot. Too.
well, Mario Kart 9 is dead. Mario Kart 9 is dead.
Yeah, Mario Kart 9's not happening.
It's not right now anyway. It'll happen on the next console. I thought they might do that. Booster Course Pass.
It'll happen next console.
What about characters too, though? Like
They're
Pauline.
not doing it this Switch. They're gonna do it for the next console.
Mario Course Across Series. That's cool.
8 courses will be released at a time over
Oh,
6
they're adding.
waves.
Wow! What the heck? That's huge.
They're adding that many
Courses
courses.
such as
What about characters? I guess they're adding stuff from Tour too. I didn't see that.
Yeah, they're adding from Tour as well.
and Tokyo
Choco
Blur.
Tokyo Blur from Mario Kart Tour. What about characters though? I want to see characters.
You can play these courses locally and online.
Is it just courses?
Choco Mountain is the classic.
This is not the end of it. Maybe they're gonna end on new.
First
20
wave, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pack.
So it's $25 for all of them. That's not bad actually.
That's really good. Actually. That's a really good
48 It says waves 1 to 6.
Yeah, they've
Oh, if you had the expansion pack, you get this for free
Oh,
too.
they're adding it to the expansion pack. Of course they are.
I thought they might, but they didn't announce it when they announced the expansion pack. That's the problem. So there's one more thing then now. So Mark 8 DX, then one more thing.
How was that?
It adds to the value of it. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that,
Mario
but,
Kart
like,
8
Yeah.
Deluxe. This next segment will be our last announcement.
Okay.
Please
I
take a
think
look.
that's it.
Yeah, this is the last announcement. What is it? Is it Zelda? Is it? I don't know what this is. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. This gotta be Xenoblade Chronicles 3. That's my guess.
This looks,
Fighting in order to live
I guess maybe. It kind of looks like
and
Mono.
living to fight.
The voice, it sounds like Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's the
This is
way-
Xenoblade Chronicles 3, yeah. Okay.
Ionios.
And that's the way of our world.
Tell me, what would possess
Monado.
you to fight with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're
Oh, that's just Nia.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Try
Okay.
to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snapping little, do you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his fuel.
Sword March.
I feel like this is a game I'll be playing at the Japanese dub, actually.
I haven't even played a single Xenoblade Chronicles game yet. I've got all 3, but I haven't played a single one yet.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you shoulder it all alone. What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never replace
Yeah, Nopon here too.
flame clock. It has to go.
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
British noises.
Is that a giant Monado in the background?
That looks like the Makana story. Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3? 3. There we go. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so yeah, so I thought so. No Zelda, and not even Bayonetta 3 actually. No Zelda, no Bayonetta 3, no Metroid. Well, we got Metroid Dread news, but
The story of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ties together the futures of the worlds depicted in Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
interesting.
It will launch this September. I hope
September.
you look forward to it.
So okay, so Xenoblade 3 is like tying together the first two games.
It kind of made sense because 2 already kind of did that.
2 was like an alternate dimension, and then I guess in the ending of 2, the two worlds combine, and then 3 is like the conjoined worlds.
Yeah. Were they? I don't think they ever conjoined though. I don't think they conjoined.
You never played the game, so you don't know.
I didn't play the games though, but I still read everything up.
In the end of Xenoblade 2, it's basically like it's heavily implied that the events that happens at the end of each game causes the worlds to combine. So there you go.
Oh, I didn't. That's not why I got out of that game, but at some point I'll play it. So
I'm the one that played it here, okay? So...
Yeah. I know. I just read it up. I actually played the thing myself. Okay, so yeah, that was a pretty good direct. I mean, there was a lot of good stuff in there. We still don't have any Tales news though.
I'm pissed, yeah.
We don't have any.
So much stuff in this direct, but there's nothing for Tales.
This direct was packed. What do you think about the direct? It was a really good direct. I mean, there's not
Plus,
that
it's hype.
there's not that much that was that I really wanted, but I just when I watch directs, I just want to see if there's a large variety of stuff that can appeal to a lot of people. That's generally why I like directs. So this to me was a really good direct. There was packed ton full of stuff. Probably one of the best things here was with the second last announcement when they said, "Oh yeah, we're finally gonna be adding new content to Market 8 DX." I mean, this thing game sold like 40 million copies, so instead of making Market 9, let's just add new courses to Market 8 DX. Like, why the frick? Now I want some confirmation on Strikers too, because I'm gonna go look up. I want to look up Strikers to make sure that I'm pretty sure it's Next Level Games. It's gotta be. It's gotta be Next Level Games. Because I mean, it didn't happen until Next Level finally finished Luigi's Mansion 3. So I mean, it doesn't make any sense, you know. It wouldn't make any sense if it was someone else. So Battle League. It just says Nintendo here. I mean, the thing is, Next Level Games is now owned by Nintendo, so they couldn't say Nintendo, not say it's Next Level Games making it.
Yeah, they did have to like. Well, it'll show up on like the shop description.
Yeah, it probably should if we can find it.
It's definitely not Camelot doing it.
I don't see it being Camelot, but I just want to have that available. You know, have it right here. Okay, here it says that it's Next Level Games, so that people.
Next Level Games that did it. Shut up.
Yes, exactly. I want people, you know, either our compadre, our you know Camelot friends, or people online like on Twitter saying, "Oh, it's Camelot doing it." It's obviously Next Level Games. I'm kind of surprised though that I guess I'm not too surprised. June 10th. Oh, so but Mario Strikers is June 10th.
Yeah, it's in June.
So we got like 2 things coming in June, don't they?
Yeah.
I like this too. Here I've got someone in this group I'm in on Discord. They're always saying, I really want DLC for Superstars. I'm like, we didn't get DLC for the first game, so I don't know why if we get deals for this one. And we don't get deals for that, we got deals for Mario Kart 8 DX.
that was kind of out of left field.
Oh
It
man.
makes sense because if they're not going to make a Mario Kart 9, but they still want to make additional content.
This flat out confirms. This flat out confirms there's no Mario Kart 9 coming on Switch. Which, yeah, that's dead. There's like they're not just doing this for, you know, a couple things. They're doing this first. They're doing this 5 years out.
Mario Strikers Battle League has new RPG mechanics, so maybe
RPG. Ooh, that's kind of. I mean, it does have arcade mechanics. Yeah, they we'd see that, but I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's Camelot.
I don't think Camelot would be making a game that would be coming out in June after they made a game last year that came out in June. I don't think that would be the case.
The time I did say before that
the timeline works better for Next Level to have started this after Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah. Where is this? It's I can't find it on the Nintendo website. Oh, here it is. That's a bit Nintendo.com. It doesn't say that it's there yet. Yeah, the trailer on YouTube just says Nintendo as well. It doesn't say Next Level Games. Game journalist mode for Dread is appropriate, but the problem is that it's too late. 48 cores are $25. That is, yeah, that's a lot. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So they start with Fire Emblem Warriors 3. Oh, it's. I misread. I thought it was 3 houses. It says 3 hopes, but it's based on 3 houses, of course. It just sucks. It sucks. I'm like, I get adding 3 houses content to Fire Emblem Warriors, but basing it entirely on 3 houses, that just people want Ike in Fire Emblem Warriors, and we still have Ike. It's the same. It's the biggest problem with Age of Calamity 2 is that it's just Breath of the Wild content.
Oh, I see. This is the announcement I missed. So, yeah, that's basically just what they did with Age of Calamity. It's they made a game that is encompassing some of the games in the series, and then they're making a game that's based on the most successful newest entry in the series.
Yeah, that's what 3 hopes is.
I'm not a fan of that.
I don't either.
Not when they skimped on so much of Fire Emblem in the first game.
Exactly. That's the problem here. I want to see where this thing is. I know that's gotta be Next Level Games. I did hear Next Level Games was helping out with I did hear
with Metroid Prime 4.
but they can do that and do Super Strikers.
And this game's done. It's coming out in June. It's done.
Oh, yeah. So they might have actually finished this game, and then okay, here's Battle League on the website. Battle League, June 10th. It says published on Nintendo.
There's almost certainly next level games.
Yeah, it's like 99% next level games. There's okay. Okay, so yeah, this was a that was actually one of the best directs I've seen in a long time. I know people didn't like the last one. Like the last direct, they only announced like 2 new things, so it wasn't that great by comparison. This one was mostly new stuff, which is what we really needed here. Also, I know something too. See, actually, in fact, that's what's funny because when we saw Mario Strikers, I was like, oh, is this here? So this is a showcase at Mario Plus Rabbids. No, it's not. We didn't see Mario Plus Rabbids at all. So yeah, that was out of the question too. We didn't see that either.
Wait, Xenoblade 3 is literally coming out in September. That's kind of nuts.
Yeah, that people are saying last year that it was imminent. So I guess it's not too shocking that it's coming out so quickly. I'm surprised we didn't see the amiibo. I think the amiibo now are just gonna be they'll drop them because Smash isn't active anymore. I don't think they're gonna talk about the amiibo in directs. They're just gonna drop them on like Twitter and on YouTube.
Well, yeah, but like the next wave of amiibo is supposed to be launching in a few months, so I'm surprised they're not talking about it.
Yeah, they'll probably just drop on YouTube.
Probably.
So yeah, okay. In fact, when did it? I only heard recently that next level games started on Metroid Prime 4. So it's entirely possible that they only just started and they actually had already finished or almost finished this game first. You said that this game's done, right? Because if this game's already done, I could understand Camelot having a new game out within a year or within over a year of this because of the way their works. Like Super Rush was done when they announced it, and it was probably done for quite a bit long before that too. So Super Rush was well done by that point. Super Rush was well done by the time it was announced. So Camelot probably has been well into the next project by now. So I highly doubt they'd have a game they've never even worked with before done within a year of that. That just doesn't make any. This just does not add up. So it's gotta be Next Level Games. Next Level Games is obvious. Like it's been years since Luigi Mansion 3, and that game has sold almost over 10 million copies now, I think it's actually top 10 million copies. Anyway, I don't think we're getting more information right now. It looks like we're done for the moment. Like it'll be a little while before we actually see any information on when who is developing this game. Even though it's obviously gotta be Next Level Games, but it'll be a while before we see it. I know some people, myself,
I don't know why it wouldn't be Next Level.
Some people, myself included, were thinking that we could get Strikers next. In fact,
Nintendo doesn't like to give franchises to.
Yeah, I mean,
doesn't like to ship franchises around to different companies.
Ever since Alpha Dream died, we haven't seen a new Mario Luigi game either. They are the ones who were spamming those games out all the time. Yeah, so I mean, and then there's also the what was it? The timing is perfect to hatch Next Level Games. Like, when was that 2019 when it came out? 3 years is about the time scale for Next Level Games projects. They're usually about 3 years. Yeah, I believe Luigi Mansion 3 was the that was the kind of like the big holiday title for 2019.
I think Mario Kart 8 DLC is definitely like a good value because that's like basically a full ass. It's an additional game.
Yeah, and it also gives you an incentive, like if you want to play N64 games too. I mean, the N64 it's really expensive. Like in ordinary you wouldn't want to get it, but at the same time, if it's something you want to get anyway, and you also want to get this, it's like
in 3
that.
years
That's the thing, that could be something that.
If they enhance the online and they add more services alongside the
Yeah.
expansion pack,
Yeah.
it'll probably end up being worth it in the end. But right now, it's not.
But the new courses, that's just, you could just buy it outright, or you could get the expansion pass, and you also get enjoy N64 games and Genesis games. But like, it's also funny too. Why did it take them this long to drop Earthbound? And then all they do is drop Earthbound Beginnings and Earthbound. That's it. There's nothing else. So I think that's gonna be the end of NES and SNES Online games too. It seemed pretty obvious that they replaced the updates for the basic ones with the expansion pass ones, which it sucks because it means that you're not getting any more value of your regular price. But at the same time, that is already well worth it. So it's a debate. I think that's why Nintendo doesn't want to do it. It's like this is actually way more. This is actually pretty worth it. Wow, right now. Yeah, I think people commenting on this group too that we don't have career goalies anymore. In fact, the only DK carry we see here is Donkey Kong himself, but there is a DK return style state course too. There's a course here that's DK themed, so that's cool. In fact, that's another thing too, though. This doesn't actually. Here's another thing that points against Camelot. These are actually themed courses based on Mario. The past two titles were not themed after Mario and stuff. They were actually just generic.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another thing. They cannot used to do that, but the past two games were not. Which maybe it's because they wanted to reuse assets for their own project later, but who knows? But that is interesting. So yeah, I think this right here is confirmation that this has to be next level games, because this is not Camelot's forte. Which
I've been saying this for years. Who the hell would want to buy a new Mario Kart on Switch when 8 Deluxe is on Switch?
Exactly.
That wants to do that.
Yeah, I've been worried about this. I thought that they were not going to do anything like this at all, and they're just gonna say, okay, just keep buying Mario 8 DX. You're already buying anyway. Just keep buying it. But they're like, you know what? This thing sold 40 million copies. Why don't we just start adding a lot of DLC to it?
This DLC is probably gonna bring it up quite a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Like
up to like 50 million.
I'm probably gonna. I have Mario 8 DX. I got a while back, but I hadn't actually played it. I'm probably gonna buy this to start playing it again.
They're basically going in on the Switch as like the actual successor to the Wii. It seems like.
Yeah, it basically is, because we've also got now I've got Nintendo Switch Sports, and Ring Fit Adventure is basically just a replacement for Wii Fit, which was it wasn't like quite as like actiony. It was just kind of a generic like fitness thing, whereas Ring Fit Adventure. And the thing is, Ring Fit Adventure, it also sounds like Wii Fit. Ring Fit, Wii Fit. They actually it has that similar kind of theming to it. Oh yeah. Oh, here's another trademark we have is Strikers. Strikers another one that was trademarked a while back, and now it's gone through. Advance Wars. And now they have a Wii Sports successor, which that was also a new one too. I probably should get back to work now. What are people on YouTube are saying though? Oh yeah, that's another thing too. No Fire remakes either. Like no remakes, not even a new game. We just got
saving that for E3, I think.
Probably. I've heard that E3 might be canceled, but the very least it'll be a June direct. But that's when Nintendo does their big drops. We're gonna get the tail drop for Breath of the Wild 2 there for sure. Now we'll also get Bayonetta 3 update there. I thought that after Age of Calamity, they do a follow up and do Hyrule Warriors 2. So we actually get proper follow up to the original game, which just expands the existing roster to new games. And same FE Warriors too. Add don't just make it 3 houses. Make it for the entire series, okay? Jeez. The thing I'm worried about three hopes though is that, and I wonder about, is how are they gonna handle it so that in 3 hopes it actually is
Yeah, because it's all different storylines. It's all different paths. So how do you consolidate that?
well, from what they said, this is alternate telling, so it's not like it's the same game. It's basically like this is how it could have happened. So I think this is gonna be like an ongoing thing, and there could be multiple paths through this game too. But because that's actually how traditional Warriors games work. In fact, traditional Warrior games you play through different routes and see different paths through the game. So that could be what this game is doing. It's be trying to be a more traditional Warriors experience with 3 houses, characters and everything.
In any case, Klonoa confirms Baten Kaitos is coming.
Right. Yeah, we got Klonoa Encore finally. We haven't gotten Baten Kaitos yet. They're slowly. That's why I keep talking about Golden Sun here too, because they're slowly doing this also for Namco's doing the same thing. They're slowly doing all these trademarks they had. They're slowly adding each of them out. They had Kairi Damacy. Now they finally announced Klonoa, and next is Baten Kaitos.
Yeah, Baten Kaitos is definitely happening. They're probably going to do a collection with Eternal Wings and Origins.
And Tales be the same thing. They had a revival with they've had several revivals already. They had the revival with what was that? It was
honestly when it was
Famicom Detective Club.
I was honestly certain it was Baten Kaitos coming.
Oh, we saw Chloe. Thought we were getting Baten Kaitos as well.
Yeah.
I don't think they want to know them all at the same time. But why have we gotten Destiny yet?
I know these.
Why haven't we gotten Destiny yet?
Okay, the best idea I have is that they're just going to do the Tales announcements on their own. They're not going to be tying it to a direct because
possibly
they're going to save it for a presentation or something for themselves.
All right, now hang on a second. I'm going to go and put something else up so we can review this. So this is the let's go take another look at this three Hopes trailer. I actually missed it. I thought it was 3 houses. When I thought I knew it was Fire Emblem Warriors though. Like I was like, this is Fire Emblem Warriors when I watched this trailer. This I was calling this. I also called Age of Calamity coming too, but I did not call it being just Breath of the Wild. 3 Hopes.
The cycle of this world, I will not allow it to perish with you.
I wasn't paying full attention to this. We have Edelgard here.
Seek to destroy the irrational power structure that shackles folk.
Yeah, she's based primarily on her Emperor design.
Ever to part ways with our bloody past.
Does he have a sword too?
This is the path we must walk.
He's got his lance,
I have ambitions, Edelgard,
bow.
real ones.
But I thought he had something with a sword there too. I just see Garamakis over there.
Will you sit around
We got a world map.
miracles?
These are their alternate hairstyles.
Alchemy sees
Yeah, these are their alternate hairstyles from the original game. It's not their main ones.
We shall
Was that Monica?
survive, and we shall win a glorious future for Fodlan.
Is that Dimitri? Dimitri sounds terrible. Oh, that was Judith there. Randolph. I thought that was going to be playable too.
Revenge is not a thing you take for someone else.
Geralt.
You seek revenge to slake your rage and heal your.
I do not know who that character is. Who is that person?
I know you are prepared to do whatever
That character's new. That character's I have not seen a character before. Yeah, they're heavily hiding that character there. That there's this purple haired character, this white haired character up there. I think that both those characters are new. We have Sophis too. Like, who are these new characters? Even in a game based directly on 3 houses, they still have to add new characters. I've seen this VLC media player. I've seen this one. My favorite media player, Kirby, going over the cone and being VLC media player. What's this? I don't know what this is. Okay, so you missed that one, so I want to show that one off. I think we're pretty much done now. So we'll keep a close eye on it and see. We'll keep a close eye and see what's gonna happen going forward. By June we should have a new directive which will introduce new stuff as well. And I'm playing streaming Fire Emblem, not Fire Emblem. I'll do that too though. I'll do also do Fire Emblem Warriors, but I plan on doing Triangle Strategy. That's the next new game I'm playing on streaming at this point. I don't know about Kirby. I never played any Kirby games myself, but this one does look pretty cool. I might try it. I don't know yet. But I think it's time to call quits this stream. Until next.